You don't know the first thing about me, Cruella. Look at what happened because of what you did, what it led to. Puppies almost got murdered. You're laughing. You're laughing. Your mother was pushed off the cliff because of what you did. I know, darling. How about another joke, Murray? No, I think we've heard enough of your jokes. What do you get when you cross a innocent young girl with a mother who abandons her and tries to have her killed? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. Cruella, darling, directed by Craig Gilliwise and is the 16th Disney live-action remake overall, as well as the third live-action 101 Dalmatians movie. So Cruella tells the story. It's literally the female version of Joker taking place long before the events of the original 101 Dalmatians, in which we see the birth, childhood, and origin of Cruella de Vil. But before she was Cruella, she was Estella, and while she was Estella, and after witnessing her mother literally pushed off a cliff by Dalmatians, her life goes on a downward spiral where she lives with Jasper and Horace, and where she becomes the favourite employee and personal assistant to the Queen of Fashion in London, the Baroness. But after discovering that the Baroness is the owner of the Dalmatians that took her mother from her, she vows to personally take down the Baroness and challenge her in the fashion business by becoming and giving into her inner Cruella. What a relief I don't have to use the money grabbing Mickey in a Disney live action remake review because, guys, Cruella is actually good. There, I says it. And has become my favourite Disney live action remake now, and I am saying that in all honesty, as well as my second favourite instalment in the 101 Dalmatians franchise. The only one it doesn't top, of course, is the original 1961 animated 101 Dalmatians, but no 101 Dalmatians movie ever will. But Cruella, for me anyway, stands tall over the two Glenn Close movies, as it's not trying to recreate or recapture the nostalgia of the original. It's actually unique, daring, and the riskiest 101 Dalmatians movie ever made, especially being Disney's first 12A or PG-13 live action adaptation, and the longest 2 hours and 14 minutes, and yet I never believed it was that long. Heck, it flew by twice as fast as the Lesser King, and the Lesser King is even shorter. Sorry, Glenn Close, but Emma Stone has now stolen your throne as the ultimate Cruella. Yes, Emma Stone is utterly excellent as Cruella. I mean, she's my very favourite Cruella of them all, including the animated one. She gives Cruella more character, more likability and flair than we have ever seen her, and she puts on the most pitch perfect English accent, and her narration never got on my nerves at all. It was the perfect way to help this movie feel like Cruella's movie even more. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would ever be cheering on a lady who would want to skin innocent cuddly Dalmatian puppies. I mean, that is a true act of evil. Yet, by the end of Cruella, is she really that bad? She certainly wasn't born a wicked. She just had wickedness thrust upon her, just like Arthur Fleck and Joker. I strongly believe if society and those around her had been more gentle with her, she would have turned out a better person. And by the end, she shows she is truly the better person than the Baroness, despite all the pain the Baroness caused her. As she doesn't kill the Baroness, she just has her arrested. And having the Dalmatians be the one to push her mother off the Baroness's cliff, I can see why they did that, because that explains Cruella's pure hatred for Dalmatians and why she would want to just skin the lot of them for her fur coats in the original movie. She's doing that out of anger and out of vengeance for her mother. But spoilers, darling, her adoptive mother is not her biological mother. The Baroness is the other standout character in this movie, and played by Emma Thompson. You all know that I feel Emma Thompson was terribly miscast in the shitty 2017 Beauty and the Beast remake, but thankfully her performance as the Baroness is worlds between that one. She killed it as much as Emma Stone did, and I mean the Baroness makes Cruella look like an angel on Earth in comparison. I mean, after she gave birth to Cruella, she commissioned the murder of her own daughter. I mean, I would feel the utmost sympathy for anyone with a parent like that. And the epic fashion battle between Cruella and the Baroness is such an engrossing one throughout the entire middle act of the movie. Whenever Cruella would show up in her glamorous as a fuck outfits, you would be like, yes, queen, take her down. Getting to the fashion elements of this movie, Cruella is the most stunning looking live action remake to date, with actual glamour to it, and the 70s period setting is just oozing with creativity, and all the jazz vibes are here. And every single millisecond and every single track in Cruella's soundtrack freaking rocks. It is no contest the best soundtrack for a Disney live action adaptation, with classic 70s songs including "These Boots Are Made for Walking." I appreciate the ending for tying into the original film so nicely. We get to see Cruella, Jasper and Horace by Hell Hall, which will become the old DeVille place. We find out in the post-credits scene, stay for the credits, because that's gorgeously sung Cruella song. The revelation that Cruella was the one that gave Perdita and Pongo to Anita and Roger, thus setting up the puppy heist in the original. This is the only 101 Dalmatians movie where no puppies are kidnapped, thank God, and there's no Twilight bark at all. It's in fact by far the most human-driven and told from the human perspective of the franchise, though there are still dog characters in there, like Cruella's dog she meets as a kid. I mean, he's a cutie pie. Does Cruella have its flaws? You bet your bottom dollar it does. The number one missed opportunity with Cruella was being untrue to the characteristics of Jasper and Horace. This movie makes them way too friendly and genuine. Jasper and Horace are supposed to be scumbags like they were in the original. The actor who played Jasper was probably the superior actor of the two, as Horace was just used for pure comic relief, with the constant running joke he's fat and addicted to food. But in the scene where Jasper tries to convince Cruella that killing the Baroness is not going to make her pain go away, I don't know, I just don't feel like that's something Jasper would do. I think either Anita or Mark Strong's character should have told her that in that scene, because that's more like them. And whenever the Dalmatians were CGI, the CGI Dalmatians looked like total shite. They should have just been real Dalmatians throughout the entirety of the movie. One last positive about the openly gay supporting character, Artie. Yeah, he was a blast to watch. I know Disney have been putting a lot more gay characters in their movies recently, which I love. Archie works better as a gay character than LaFood is in Beauty and the Beast. So overall, Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If this doesn't wow you, no Disney live action remake will. I say it's excellent, but free to judge it of your own will. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. I give Cruella 4 stars out of 5. Great movie. Disney have unsurprisingly greenlit a sequel to Cruella, and Disney just stopped. As great as the first Cruella was, a sequel is not necessary. That would just be literally 101 Dalmatians. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on Cruella? Are you with me and agree it's far and away the best Disney live action remake, or are you in the minority and just thought, nah, it's just another live action adaptation I didn't care for? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you all next time when I discuss my favourite and least favourite changes to the Star Wars special editions. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.